let's see. So we got here a 2008 Honda CBR1000. We gonna try to fix it up. Let's see. I bought it from an insurance auction. As you can tell, it was wrecked on the front. There was no damage on the frame, forks, or wheels. Has scratches all over the place. As you can see, the stator cover. God, guy got lucky; it didn't break. But it seems okay. Most of the fairings are missing. We got what's got the linkage. It's bended. The shifter is broke. As you can see, there's a little scratch over there. There's a little scratch on the back. Other than that, it seems well, and it's really nasty, dirty. Let's see the other side. The key was missing, so I took the ignition switch. So I had somebody to make me another switch. One of the locksmith in town, he could go ahead and make you another key out of the ignition switch. So I went ahead and do that instead of getting another ignition switch with a key and then having to get another gas tank and another lock for the back of the cowl. So I should do it. Pretty much the bike, it's stock. As you could tell, the guy that had it before, he didn't even change the exhaust, which is very lame. Let's see here. We got some scratches on the transmission case cover, so we're gonna change that one too. We're gonna leave it as new as we can. We don't want to leave all that, you know, scratched up in there. You could try to paint it over, but it's still not the same, so we want to go ahead and do that. No fairings on this side too. Scratches here, but no damage at all. Radiator looks good. So this is kind of like a little overview. Oh, the tail. I need to show you the tail. The mirrors are broke. That one, it's busted. This one is in good condition. It has some scratches, dirt maybe. So I went ahead and bought a new set, and as you can see here, we already got a lot of the parts. I'm getting ready to change the oil as well. What else do we have? The tail. I also have the covers. They came with the bike. I just took them off, but as soon as I start working on it, I'm gonna put them back. So the tail. I don't know who owned this bike before, but the guy came in and he bought one of the cheapest fender eliminator, ugliest thing ever. As you could see, this is just hideous looking. You got wires hanging, you got everything cut off in there, so you could just fit it. That's very not very stylish, if you ask me. Very lame. I don't know who owned the bike before, but that is just stupid. Anyway, so this is the little project now. I'm thinking about painting it red. We'll see how that comes up. And we're gonna go through the process of changing every part on the bike, and I'm gonna show you, not step by step, but little by little, how we're gonna do it. Alrighty then, see you in a minute. So one of the few things that you want to do at first whenever you're working on a wreck bike, it's you want to change the oil. When I checked the oil, it looked kind of clean, but it smelled like gasoline because they dropped the bike, obviously. So they got a little mix in there. To change the oil, you don't have to drop the pan. They made them really easy to change on these bikes. As you can see, where is it at? There it is. That's the drain plug. You can go ahead and remove it, and you know, the oil will come out. You can just put some plastic covers, like maybe some cardboard around, maybe a plastic bag, so you won't mess up the fairings. And on the other side, you got the filter, which is exposed since there's no fairings around. Now I'm gonna remove the fairings just for the fact that I'm gonna remove everything pretty much on the bike since I'm working from scratch. And we got 2 bolts. You got one here, and then you got the other one here, which I already loosened up so we can take them off easier. Okay, should come up in no time. Maybe, maybe not. Come on, really? There it is. And always be careful. Keep your bolts. God, they are so expensive. Not any bolt will go in. So always watch for your bolts. Let's try to put this here so we can remove the other part. Make it easier on this side. I got the other one, and the other one goes back here. Just this already came out, and here we go. We got the belly out, so everything exposed. And like I said, we're gonna change the exhaust as well. That exhaust sucks. We need to put something different. So just stick around. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to show you a lot of the parts that we got. I had to get a new bracket, a stay bracket. This one is it's broke. Has some let's see it. Maybe we can see it on the camera. So you can see it right there. It's cracked. So we need to replace that. We have new mirrors. I went ahead and ordered this from California. Nice, no scratches at all, so they should be good. We have what else do we have in here? Oh, I think this is the engine, not the engine, but the transmission case cover. Now this was not cheap, but you can have it all scratched up. This was $160, I believe, with shipping included, and it came with a little cover, that cover back there. So not too bad. If you get it from Honda, I think it runs about $175, and that is with no cover here. That cover is like $20 more. So we got this. We're gonna make it look pretty nice. Now changing this cover, that might be a little trip, so we'll see how that goes. Like I said, getting ready to change the oil. We got original. This is I don't think it's full synthetic, but it's the Honda oil. You could probably get more expensive oil, but I think this is good enough. You can't go wrong with this. Anyway, what else do we have here? No, we got This part is gone. Oh, I think that's where the bracket came in. But anyway, we got some more parts, and like I said, as we go, I'll show you how to do it. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, so after a little effort, we went ahead and removed the case cover. We still need to clean up all the side here, which came out kind of clean, really. It's not too bad. You have this little, how would you call this? The little
alignment pins.
Alignment pins, I guess. It has 4 of them. Got 2 on top. Got another one at the bottom, and there's 1 here. So you make sure you put those back in. The little gears gotta be aligned. Whenever we pull the case, they came off a little bit, but it's not really that hard to just align them back on. And make sure to clean everything in there. And what's the piece that that's the, what we call a shifter? No.
It would be the clutch.
The clutch part. Okay.
That mechanism thing.
That mechanism stick that goes in there. Let's see how it looks inside. Okay, so as you can see, it has a little spring at the bottom. Cool. And then that's supposed to go right there. Okay, so you kind of have an idea how to do it. It's not really that bad. You got the little washers here. You gotta watch out for. Make sure you put them back on. It's just 2 of them. Other than that, it's not too bad.
That wavy washer goes on first, and then the other one goes on. You got this wavy washer,
and then you got the second,
where it's got the waves in it. That has to go on first, and then the second one is that flat washer that goes back on.
Great. Okay. Cool. So that should do it for the case cover. We're gonna come back once we put it back on. Well, whenever we clean this up, I need to go and get me some brake cleaner and some sealant so we can put it on. And we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we are finishing this up here. As you can see, we already put all the silicone sealant all around it. So we're good on that board. So you can see all the gears are aligned. Everything is cleaned up. Kind of use the carb cleaner, and make sure you put something in there so the wire won't be on your way. I just use kind of like a little rubber band. So that should do it. We got the new cover here with the sealant all around it, and we are about to put it on. Okay, let's see how it looks. So this is mission accomplished. We finally managed to put the cover back. As you can see, we gotta clean it up now. Nasty. Anyway, like I said, whenever you do the bolts, make sure you don't tie them too hard. These are aluminum, so you don't want to mess them up in there. Put the oil already back in there. We got the Honda oil filter. We got the old scratched up cover. Remember the sealant. And we put 3.2 was that synthetic Honda oil. You really can't go wrong with this. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we can save the other half for next time. So we're done with this part. As you can tell, I broke down pretty much all the fairings on the bike. We got the stator cover next time, and finally I got the key made out of the ignition switch. The battery is dead, so I can't start the bike, but I was able to, you know, check out the gas tank, which by the way we need to clean up, and the back. And when I opened the back, It was a little surprise for me. I didn't expect that. It has a power commander on it. I don't think I heard of this brand, but we're gonna do a little research on it and see how good it is. So, you know, these power commanders, they go for like $250, maybe $300, and so I guess I got lucky. Now, I don't understand, you know, who would put a power commander on a bike and then leave the stock muffler on it? Seriously? Really? Anyway, so we'll be back in a little bit.